Let's go. My name's Dave Gheesling. Welcome to the 2019 Sugar Bowl. The Georgia Bulldogs against the Texas Longhorns. Now, we're going to get into the Sugar Bowl stuff, but I need to address the last game. I spent 24 hours away. We let that one buried. All right, it was a disappointing loss. It's a new day. Things don't always go how you want. But the next day, you wake up, put your nose to the grindstone, get back to work, try to get another W. That's where we're at today. We always go with the underdog. Georgia's a 93 overall. We're going to go with the Texas Longhorns. Plus, the Longhorns have way better jerseys. We're going the white on whites versus the... And I like Georgia, but their gray pants, it's a mess. They got to clean it up. Go simple, simple, simple. Anyways, the All-State Sugar Bowl being played at Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's actually been played since 1935 was the first Sugar Bowl. Conference tie-ins are usually the SEC and Big 12. Payout on this one's a little bit light. $17 million for the winning team. Former sponsors include USF&G, Nokia, and Allstate has sponsored this bowl since 2007. Last year was Clemson, Alabama, the national championship game. Was the national championship last year? I can't remember. It's always Clemson, Alabama. I think so. Alabama won 24-6. Or was it a semifinal game? Memory of a young squirrel. Anyways, this year was Georgia versus Texas. Texas won 28-21. And I didn't see what the quarterback did, but I think he did something BM at the end. I don't know what he did. I was working out at the gym. I watched some of the game, and I didn't stay up for the ending, or I didn't watch the ending. And when I was working out, they kept showing him saying something on the podium, but you know it's on one of the TVs in the gym. Anyways, let's take a look. We lost the toss here, but let's go ahead and take a look at our personnel. If I have to guess, I think traditionally Texas is a run-heavy team, which I think plays into our strength. But with the new coach, I don't know what they got here. So Sam Ehlinger's actually got a pretty unique story. 84 overall, average speed, 76 halfback. 82 overall, Trey Watson, good speed at 89. Fullback, non-existent. Wide receiver, they got 5 pretty good ones. Colin Johnson being the impact player. Okay tight end, left tackle, 84. Left guard, 89. Center 89, right guard 81, right tackle. So we're going to try to run, what do we say, left guard, left tackle? Left guard, actually, what's our center? Left guard, center. So that one hole is going to be pretty good for us here. By the way, in case you guys don't know, if there's anything you guys want to know, like deeper, you know, let me know in the comments. But I'll do my best. So in case you don't know how every system numbers are different, but traditionally the way the holes go, if you have the center to the left, are all odds. So the guard center gap to the left is 1, guard tackle is 3, outside the tackle is 5. So if you call like 21 dive, that would be that the one back to the one hole. Other side guard. So if you're going to the right, center guard gap is hole 2. Guard tackle, a hole between guard tackle on the right side is 4. Outside the tackle is 6. If there's a tight end, it would be outside the tight end would be 8. All right. So let's see what we got here. So really 4 wide is going to be our main set. So let's see. But I like keeping all the goods on the field. I like 4 wides. I would like pistol, but 4 wides. And I don't think we got that look here, which is unfortunate. So let's come out and just run slam.
Now the offense gets ready to take.
All right, so I think it's pretty important, you know, given the fact our record right now is 9-12. I don't want to say the 500 dreams off the table, but if we win out, maybe we'll do something a little special. But part of me wants to take this out. You know, we started out a little rough. We got a little hubris in the Rose Bowl, but we're not going to talk about that game anymore. We got to focus on the 3 inches in front of us right now, which is the Georgia Bulldogs. So 4 wide receiver sets is we always want to try and get our best players on the field, and going 4 wides is how we do that.
Second down.
One of the things I need to learn how to do
pick up the first down
is send some of our guys in motion. And there we go. Here's the play. Little check down, little cross. Okay. That's their best corner. It wasn't a great read. We threw at their best corner. That's okay. Ooh, I like that. Look at this play. Hitch seams. We got. I like this. This is home run ball and spacing combined. Look at this. Lil Uzi Verts on the slot receivers. We got to check down on our running back. I'm looking at circle here, though. There we go. I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's pick it up here, little. Let's pick it up here. I like that play a lot. We'll go deep curl. It's like deep curl concept with the flood. What do we got here? We caught him in a 3-man line. Send both those backers. I'll throw it a herd right behind you. We got a nice check down in R1 in case things get spiced. R1's there, but
he's scrambling.
It's okay.
Under heavy pressure. He's knocked out of bounds.
It's okay. I'll tell you what. You don't always have to force it. You just look and see what's available. We got to keep him a little honest here with a slot option. That's a crazy play. Not one I'm necessarily interested in, but I'll tell you what I am interested in. A little read option. You got to keep the defense honest. Their impact players are in the secondary. Got it. So here's the play. Let me break it down to you one more time. We're going to read that end. If the end crashes down, the quarterback pulls it and keeps it. If he stays home, we give it. There we go. Get that block. Cut inside, baby. Let's go. We're moving the chains today. We got some new life. We got the when we pick. I should start showing us picking our jerseys, but we let's give them a different set here. They tried to give us the two-tone shoes, you know. White shoes with a little burnt orange on it. No. We go all white. That's what makes these jerseys phenomenal. We got slants here. I'm not in love with the call, but let me see if I can get in love with the call here. Let me send Hurd across. I kind of like this now. We got a window to the right. No. Okay. So I was a little worried that linebacker came over, but he was playing man-to-man on that back, so we're okay. That's a good reminder for us to go conservative on the catches. You don't got to be home run hitters, just base runners out here. I'll tell you, this flex has been a nice. With the back behind, you just gives you a bunch of options here to stay with it. So what do we got here? Speed option, deep outs. Let's go home run sit. I like this play, man. I really like this play.
Ball on the 30.
I'd like it a little better. Let's see what we got here. Push, vertical, vertical, vertical. Circle's taken away.
He's on the run.
Just get what you can here.
He gets hit out of
Lost one.
bounds
All right.
at about the 31.
Let's play smart ball here. Smart ball. Let's see if we got 5 wides. I want to get the halfback in there. I don't know what Packer is. HB slot. There we go. All right, so we got. Actually, no, we have 5 good wideouts, so we're okay here. Let's go. I could go 4 verts here. Let's go 4 verts. So here's the thing. We got probably a 48-yard field goal if we don't take a sack, which I don't think we are. 4-man front. Are they in man? Looks like they're in zone. Thread that needle. Let's go, baby. Bert and Ernie. You know, let's catch him here. I like the set they're in. Curl flats here, boys. All right. I don't like not enough action on the left side. I don't like that press. X is going to be our primary read. If X isn't, we're going to go to that curl. No. That was a very, very, very poor read. That was forceful. So let's go back. I would call this would be our base set right here. Spread flex. And you know what? How about a little jet sweep? We have not run jet sweep this entire bowl series. What a jet sweep is. Usually it could be a wing back. It could be a slot running straight down the line. It's like a sweep. That's basically all it is. Watson's got to get that block, though. Oh, he got the block. He got the block, and we didn't run it the right way. We should have bounced a little bit more, but that was a great block by Watson, selling out for his teammates. 1st and goal on the 1. Look, it's the Sugar Bowl. $15 million on the line. Now, here's where we're going to run it. We're going to run it to the 1 hole because our center and left guard are our studs. So we're going to flip this thing. There we go, boys. Here we go.
And he's tackled around the 1-yard line. They sneak it, and I don't know if they got a yard there.
Boys, we got 90s. Big call here. We're either, you know what? All right, Sam, you couldn't get it done. Let's see if our back can get it done. It's a long one, but here we go. Our fullback's not very good, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. All right, that's how we start this thing out right. Take the drive, stuff it right at them. Georgia coming in here high and mighty, ranked 3, and no, I like Georgia. All right, I like Kirby Smart. I like the Bulldogs. The only thing I don't like is their jerseys and some of their quarterbacks. Murray, the guy on The Bachelor. I just nothing against him. Just not my kind of quarterback. Anyways, good statement out of Texas. What do we get here? 2nd and 3, 1st and 10, 19-yard gash, 10-yard penalty against the offense, 27-yard pass, incomplete pass, 3rd and 3, 1st and 10 at the 27, 2nd and 3, 18 yards. They're on the goal line. You know what? Let's take over here. 3 wide receivers, and let's come after him here. So we run a 34 defense. So 34 defense means 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. No! I didn't know our option responsibility on that one. That one's on us. So I really would like to see that one again. Because we were cat and mousing, right? That's not sound defense. Sound defense is one guy's got the pitch man, one guy's got the quarterback. I think based on what I saw right there, the corner had the pitch man, and we were supposed to take the quarterback. I didn't know it. That's on me. And so we essentially what we had is we had 2 guys on the pitch man and no one on the quarterback. So, sorry, hey, they got ball players too, all right? They got ball players. Kirby Smart's happy about it. I think it's going to be a good game here. I think we're dialed in. We got a nice balanced offense. We got great wideouts. I think our defense is pretty good. I wouldn't call them great, but pretty good. All right, now I'm going to come out. Let's come out and run. It was pretty successful for us. Let's come out in our base set, which I would call, where's that flex? There it is right there. This is our base set. I want to come out and run a little read option.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling
all right,
each other out.
so they're in
Let's
a
see if they start to
41.
open it up a little bit more now.
I would like to run it to the field, though. So we're going to read him. Remember, if he crashes, we pull. He crashed. Just get upfield.
And they get nice yardage on
All right, we'll take 4 on that one. He's hurt. No, he's hurt. That's the danger of running with your quarterback. You put some risk on him. That was some heavy risk. Hopefully it's just a little stinger here. If you ever hear of someone getting a stinger, it's a weird thing. It's like your whole upper body gets like numb, but it's not. I mean, it's not. I'm sure it's not good for you, but it's not like you can play through it. Oh wait, he's back in. We're just out here playing ball, boys. I love those kind of plays. You know, when the play breaks down, you got a smart wide receiver, got upfield, just would like to convert on that. All right. Ooh, we got another look here. Spread offset. I like let's go shallow, wide shallow cross here. All right, so here's what we're looking at. They're coming out like a 32. So I got 6 DBs on the field. We got to be careful here. No blitz. Zone. R1's wide open. And a baby Watson. He a little yak after yards after contact there. We threw a softball out there. That thing was fluttering in the wind. All right, so read option didn't work so well. Let's go speed option in the field here. I don't like to be one-dimensional. You guys got to know that by now. All right, here's the deal. We're reading him. Same thing. He comes at us, we pitch. We got a bubble here a little bit. He goes after the pitch man. We cut it up. That was 100% risk. 100% risk, but 100% reward. I don't recommend it. But I feel like if we were to, after the bowl series is over, and if we go create a player and run through that, or I like to run option ball, man. It's just what separates. It's hot. It's super risky, super greedy, but it's what separates college from The pros, in my opinion. You know, you're not going to do that with an $18 million quarterback or whatever, $100 million quarterback. You know what? How about this? How about this for this is an odd call here.
47-yard line.
We're going to run a slip screen. So basically on this play, the linemen are going to let the defense just open the gates. They're going to give them a free go, which means we got to backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. So you want to lure those defensive linemen in. You got your linemen got to be able to get downfield and block though. All right, we're getting a little too exotic here. A little too exotic. Let's just run. I'm just not a huge fan of slants. This play right here, just not a.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball in the 47.
It's a tough read, man. Let's see what we got here. The window for circle is probably there.
He tries to buy some time.
Sorry, just get what you can. Get what you can and get down. All right.
Down around the 41-yard line.
You got running. I'm just telling you, I feel like that's a big differentiator in college football. You got quarterbacks that aren't afraid to run the ball, or that offensive coordinators that let their quarterback run the ball. It's one more thing you got to defend. It's really tough. All right, give me a nice little check down here. Let's go Z spot. I will say, I feel like one of the holes in our game is our deep ball. You know, I don't think we're great at reading it, and I think when we do, it's predetermined.
Zips it to the tight end.
All right, back here. We're going. That's why we go 4 wides. That's why we go back. I appreciate the catch, but that's why we go 4 wides. You got to have a little bit of athleticism in this offense. Let's go home run sits.
Second down.
Oh, we got the ball first, so we got to score here. I'm liking square right now, but let's read. He sat on it. Step up.
He scrambled. He's at the 30.
I like it. Man, this guy's relentless. He's got a cool story. I saw like some videos of him as a kid saying, like super young, that he wanted to be the quarterback for the Longhorns as a kid. That's a cool story. Same thing with Haskins. I feel like it's almost the same thing. Let's run the ball here. Let's go
This is the 9th
trap.
Play of this drive.
So here's the play. We should leave this right defensive end unblocked, and that guard should kick him out. It worked. That's what a trap play is. You got to trust your lineman, but essentially a trap is you're leaving a defensive lineman completely unblocked for a half-second flash, and then he gets kicked out by someone else. As a defensive lineman, if you see that happening, if you get unblocked, something is coming your way, and you better be prepared for it. All right, so what do we got here? 2nd and 3. Clock's running out here a little bit, but let's go Y stick, and we got a couple sits here. I mean, I don't want to. We got impact on impact to our right. I don't know how I feel about it, though. We'll probably call a timeout here. No, we'll run hurry up. Maybe get the ball back. I think we should just focus on scoring here. All right, deep curl.
From the 14-yard line. First down.
Remember, big thing here, no foolish throws. No foolish throws.
They'll bring him down around the 3-yard
No
line.
foolish throws here. So here's the thing. Clock management here is pretty important. I'm going to slide the line to left. I'm going to just try and roll this thing out. Sit. There it is. The pitch and catch, boys. So I wanted to keep our timeouts. I know it's greedy. There's not a lot of time left on the clock, but maybe we get the ball back for a Hail Mary. That's a big score here, though. I feel like this offense running on all cylinders. Let's see if our defense can rise up.
A 12-play, 80-yard drive.
That's big, man. 12 plays. All right, let's sim this thing out. They fumbled it. I just sometimes you get that feeling they fumbled the kickoff. Sometimes you got that feeling. I had the feeling. I didn't want to run that thing out. All right, here we go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Got to be careful here. Actually, I don't like this play at all. This is a no-win play.
Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide
Get us out of that.
The Longhorns taking their
Man,
first time out of the half.
did he fumble on the kick return? Sometimes you got a feeling. Coaching isn't all about X's and O's and Jimmys and Joes. It's about sometimes you got to go with your gut here. All right, so what we want to do is we want to get all of them in the end zone without being too greedy here. I mean, 4 verticals. This is like.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Not in love with this call, but let me see if I can get, let's see if we can go to empty here. We can't get them out.
Flips it middle to the running back.
Timeout.
Tackle at the 7. Longhorn.
All right, so got us a little bit closer. We're gonna have to take a shot at the end zone here. 3rd and 1. We had number one thing, we have to get out of this half with some points on this. This was big time. So number 2 thing.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about
no errant throws. The only way we lose here is with a bad throw. That's the only way. Everything else. Ooh, R1. I think they let R1 go in the back of the end zone. Zip it in there. They left him uncovered. You got to be able to read that right off the bat. Let's go. We're responding from that Rose Bowl devastation. We're not going to talk about the Rose Bowl anymore. All right. Tell you what. In a ball game like this, you're playing, let's just call it superior talent. You got to take advantage of the mistakes. Georgia made a mistake. They're getting a little cocky, and they pay the price. Now our defense has got to come out here. Touchback, 29-yard return. All right, so 3rd quarter here. 2nd and 7, 3rd and 7, 4th and 7. The Longhorn D did not come to mess around today. All right, we're going to punt return right. Come on, I'm about to just bust this thing wide open with a special team score. Oh, we got some room here. Bait him. Get out.
Jones fields it at the 19.
All right.
Looking for the corner. Tackle made at the 34.
Clipping.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
Yo, we'll take some free yardage. Harris, calm yourself. Now, here's the thing. We take a shot here and put this game away. Or we run conservative ball. When you got a shot to take them out, you take them out. Now, we're running hitch seams here. We have 2 verticals.
First down.
So realistically, I'm going to give us 3 seconds to read those safeties. Safety backed off. Give him a shot, coach. He's got him beat deep. Let's go! Let's go! When you get a chance to put a team away, you put them away. Maybe we're playing our best ball here at the end, at the tail end of the series. Look, Texas, a minimum 10-point underdog here, ranked 23, Georgia 3. You kidding me? I will say this. MVP, been the defense. 3rd and 3, 1st and 10, 2nd and 2, 3rd and 5. Interception. We're piling it on now. You don't think we have some bad blood? There's a lot of bad blood carry over from that Rose Bowl devastation. Are we taking another shot? You better believe it. X, stay in the pocket. X.
Right now with this offense,
all right, let's calm down here a little bit.
The timing and execution is flawless.
All right, that's all right. Sometimes you got to take a shot. Sometimes you don't take a shot. All right, let's go speed option to the field here. All right, there's our pitch man right there. Read him. Pitch. Yeah, that's textbook right there. That's textbook right there. That's knowing your sets, running your sets. We're blowing out Georgia. I'm telling you right now. Give me slants. Give me a little. I'm going to slide the protection to the right just in case things get a little hairy. And it's getting hairy. Throw it away. All right. We had plenty of time to stay in the pocket on that one. That's a 50-yard field goal. That's not pouring it on. We have not poured it on this entire bowl challenge series. So today we pour it on. X should be there. I'm going to read that backer real quick. If that backer blitzes, we're going to throw that right behind him. He sat. It's all right. That's why you have a tough running quarterback right there. The whole read was that backer. That was it. That backer, if he came, we quick dumped it. He sat back. We get outside that DN. It's ball game time. All right, here we go. Go back to our main sets here. Spread flex. I want to run a little. Let's run a little read option. We're going to run it to the field.
First and 10.
All right, same thing. Read him. Every single time he's crashed, so I'm expecting him to stay back this time. You can't expect. You just got to read. I predetermined the give. You can't do that. Can't do that. If you run that set, you absolutely cannot do that. I will say we got to get more consistent with our reads. All right, cross. We're going to run this play right here. 2nd and 11. I'm going to slide the protection to the left. Give us a little bit of time. Hopefully X can get behind those backers. There it is right there. Oh.
Throws quickly and it's almost intercepted.
He's supposed to. You ever see the Kirk cut? You do this and then you go. You do this and you go, and he kept going this way. I threw it a little too early. That was going to be wide open though. Maybe I threw it a little too early. I'd like to see him get out of his break a little bit quicker, but hey, ultimately that's on us. Let's go 4 verts here. 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line.
All right, man, get inside that safety. Let's see X push inside that safety. You heard me talking. The safety cheated over. There it is, boys. It's tough, man. The thing is, like, you got to make these reads, right? But you can feel the pocket collapsing. You know, you can sit there and read all day, but you don't have that much time. Credit our offensive line. They've given us a ton of time on this one. You know, I've got confidence in our offensive line. I really do. I mean, I don't know if we've taken a sack. Maybe one. I don't even know if we've taken a sack. Let's come out and go. Let's go jet sweep here.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
A little bit farther on the jet sweep. We flipped it because I want to run it to the field, give us a little bit more room. We run that into the boundary. We don't have any room at all to stretch this thing out. Sorry.
Makes it out to about the 5-yard line.
+1. All right, 5-yard line. Spread flex. What do we want here? We want some kind of sit action. Go quick slants. Maybe if they're in man, get a nice rub.
2nd down.
Hear me out. I'm gonna send Watson to the flat here. Circle. There we go. We're pouring it on today. We'll sim this P8. Give us the ball back. Man, we have not had a blowout this entire series. We got to take advantage of it. I bet how many people thought we would blow Georgia out. I certainly didn't. 3rd and 8. 4th and 8. Give us that ball back. All we're doing is taking shots here. I'll tell you what. You got to ask yourself, with our back against the wall,
Jones.
I think there's some people watching this right now. I think it might be you watching this that said, we knew we were going to come back and fire on all cylinders, do something we hadn't done before, because you know what the next game is? The national championship. Now, the thing is, we don't want to. We want to save some fuel in the tank here. You know what I mean? Or do we just keep firing? We're firing deep attack here.
Obviously, we've got a blowout. One team trying to play for pride, and the other one
play for pride. No, we're playing for.
Texas is winning big.
Float it over the top.
He airs it out. Great concentration to haul it in.
We're shredding them. I'll tell you what. Whether, you know what? We put a poll on the YouTube channel. It's on mobile if you didn't get a chance to vote. Whether you want us to take over a dynasty or create a player, bring him through high school to recruitment, to work his way into a starter at an obscure program, whatever it is, we're going to be running our sets. I'll tell you that right now.
He's scrambling.
I like that play.
Incomplete.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And
Kirk, we got to have 300 yards, no picks. Maybe 40 on the ground.
Or check it down or take off and run with it.
All right, we're going to run option here just to tell Kirk to, you know what. All right, so here's the thing. We're reading him. What's he doing? He came at us. Look at 11 get in there. The quarterback getting in there, getting some blocks. That's big time right there.
And that'll be a pickup of about 9.
You like to reward the quarterback, you know, when he does stuff like that. He gets rewards all the time, all right? You know, he's the quarterback. Gets all the press, all the love. All right, here's the play. I like this set. We should probably run off that linebacker, curl that corner, and our check down should be there. It's there. We just got to get there quick though. I needed to give him a little bit more time on that.
And now it's 4th down.
Let the route develop. That's on us.
Big stop on 3rd down.
Now we're going, boys. You only get so many shots at this. All right, curl flats here.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
I'm looking for that Burt, but that's going to be covered. Get up the field, though.
Now he's
And it just makes him so dangerous.
Slides down.
I'm going to go on the record. This has probably been our best quarterback we've had. He's, you know what? Doesn't excel at any one thing, but he's a master of the jacks of all trades. All right, what do we got here? Flanker drag. We got a nice curl in the end zone. I want to go after that corner. You know what? Let's go after him.
Big advantage in this one.
See what he does. I'm reading that corner. He got beat.
He's on the run. He's under some heat.
Oh, nice tackle.
Tackle made around the 2-yard
Nice tackle, but you know what? We're still going to put up 42 on you. Maybe more. How about this play? Catch him, catch him, catch him, catch him on a nice draw. Pump fake it. Let's go. Promote this offensive coordinator. Man, it's nice. It's nice to have a win like this. You know, we've had to grind out every single win here. All right, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 6. They just want to go home. They want to go home to Athens, Georgia. They're thinking about they're going back to their local establishment, having a couple pops. They're going to take their bowl gear from the Sugar Bowl, their backpacks, their new jumpsuits, maybe their watch from Oakley. And the Bulldogs just want to go home. Kirby Smart just wants to go work on next year's recruiting class. They're done. They want no part of it. Can we hang 50 on them? That's the challenge now. Can we hang 50? I cannot wait to see our quarterback stats on this one, by the way. Just look, you call this whatever you want, just don't call it BM. This is not bad manners. This is sending out your seniors the right way. Look, we even pulled our quarterback here.
Scrambling around. Room around the corner.
Buccelli.
He's at midfield.
Donatella Buccelli.
That's a great tackle at the 38.
Shane Buccelli. Who is this kid? You just reload. You just re-up and reload here. Let's see if the kid can run here. 15 first downs to Georgia's 6. All right, read this end.
Now he pitches it.
We pulled our starters. I didn't authorize that pull. For whatever reason, all of our starters are not in the game. How does that happen? Who's making that personnel decision? We're trying to hang 50 on them. Maybe all our guys are tired.
A little over a minute in the game.
All right, float that thing out there, boys. Ooh, we lit them up. We were not doing Eagles any favors on that one. Great pass, but we teed them up for that safety. Here we go, boys. All right, read that Eagle. What's that backer doing? I'm reading that high backer. What's he doing? You let him get inside you? I don't know what you're thinking.
He's tackled at the 16.
We're playing for 50 here. We're playing for 50.
There are 5 wide
We're going 4 verts here.
The quarterback in the gun.
Eagles, let him fly. I'm reading that backer steps up. We're going to throw it to 82 behind him. A little too late.
The 10 throws it in a hurry.
Let's go, boys. We're going for 50.
First and goal.
Nice job
Hang in here.
up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
Shallow cross. We're going to hit one of these crossers here. Man, do they have 11 on the field? What's that corner going to do? Flip it to him.
He steps out at the 1-yard line.
Can I review that? That needs to be reviewed. Review. Hey, he was over the line. Review is not available. Maybe because they're reviewing it? Everyone's tired. They've had enough of this game. But I'll tell you, we haven't had enough. We're going curl flats here for the win.
From the 1-yard line.
We're playing for
It's second down.
50s. 50's the new win here. You know I'm going to hit that X. Let's go. That was a dangerous throw. That middle linebacker, if he was a little bit more aware instead of thinking about the flight home to Athens, Georgia. All right, here's the big one. All right, what do we got here? Let's go shallow cross.
And they're lining up for the
Trying to get
two-point
50 here.
conversion and you got to start to question the sportsmanship by this coach.
What?
We have less than a minute to
Sportsmanship?
go.
Zip that in.
And they won't get the 2.
Fair enough. Maybe we deserve that one, all right? Touchback, thrown away. 4th and 10. Are they punting? You just when you think you got no shot at 50, you got 17 seconds. A great special teams play drawn up in the dirt.
Jamison is back deep to return the punt.
Antoine Jamison out of North Carolina, former Golden State Warrior. Get in there. All right, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. The 48-yard line. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a chunk play. It's got to be a really quick chunk play.
I think overall we're getting a good feel of why he's one of the
We
top
got
quarterbacks
get a
in the
chunk play,
country.
kick the
He's throwing
field goal.
ball
We get
in
our
the
50.
pocket. At times he's taking
Chunk
off
has
and
got to be
scrambling
X.
and
It's going to be a
throwing
forced throw. I'm
And
just
of
telling you
course,
right
he has
now.
the athletic ability to be able to make big plays.
Cut him off.
And let's also recognize the offensive line. This defense has been.
I don't know if we got
after
time
this
for another
quarterback.
chunk, so
And to
let's
the
go.
offensive line's credit, they've given him enough time to be able to read the defense.
I don't
when
want to
he
go
gets
Hail
to
Mary here. Let's go 5 wide. 5 wide. That took 3 seconds. We can maybe chunk this one.
Quarterback in the gun with 5
Or
receivers.
no chunks. No chunks,
Now
but
he tries to buy some time.
let it fly. Oh, all right. All right, that was BM. I will admit BM. However, Sugar Bowl victory, 17 million
And this
coming
one
to
comes an
Austin,
end. Our
Texas.
final count in this game,
That was a big
Texas
one. We needed
48,
it.
Georgia
And I'll tell you
7.
what. Next up is the big one. Before we talk about the big one, I do want a nice camera shot there, bud. Let's. I want to see our quarterback. I'm gonna say 307 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I don't know what they are, but let's see. How close was I? 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rushing wise, 75 yards on the ground. Nonetheless, the big one's up next. National championship, Alabama, Clemson. We put this one behind us. It all comes down to one massive game. If we win that one, we'll see what happens. But right now, we move to 10-12 on the challenge, trying to fight to 11-12, and most importantly, win the national championship. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this. Let me know in the comments below. Use a timestamp. Your favorite play of the game. Put it in the timestamp in the comments below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the national championship.